Right. Good afternoon, skippers. Welcome to our 102nd live. Good to see so many of you here early. Well, we've got a lot of changes to tell you about. Anyone notice anything different today on the website? I'll show you that in a second. But let me give some shout outs here. I see Houston, Atlanta, Sherman Oaks, Colorado, New York City, Cyprus. Where else are you watching from? San Antonio, let me know in the chat. City and state. Love seeing. Look, already just at the top of the hour, 300 people have already checked in. 43 states represented, 9 business types. And just amazing when you look at the grant winners. And here's the full grant winners page. You can see, all of you can see this. I see Oakland, Harrisburg, Pomona, Mississippi, Newport, Naugatuck, Richmond, DC, Peachtree City, Canandaigua. Good to see you. Flow with Jay. A lot of past grant winners here. Feel like I know so many of you who've been tuning in. The poll is up, but as you know, anytime check to see the winners, go support them. You can now click on the winners and see their website. So if you want to see, when we saw Jim was on last week, you can learn about how we fish Florida. Shout out to Jim. Like their business, go to their website, share it. You can do that with all the winners right here on the winners page. All right, we're going to bring up a lot of chats. I want to give a shout out to all the new members, TM Hay and Brittany, all the new YouTube members here. So shout out to the hundreds of winners so far. Who's noticed anything different here? You can now check in. We've freed the pin and we've freed the check-in. Let me know if it's working for you. You can now check in on the dashboard just like that on your website. And you can get the pin. Now, I can't on this account, but you should be able to get the pin from the website too. So we've freed it from the app. That's a big deal. We're about skipping the red tape. We want to make things easier for you if you can't get on the app. Still other advantages on the app, but you can check in on the website. And that's good too, because a lot of the features on the dashboard here that aren't on the app yet, but we've got big things planned for the app. PSI Guys LLC, past grant winner. Love seeing so many past grant winners in the chat. Bougie Sticks. See you guys all the time. We're going to give out at least 2 full $1,000 grants today. A bunch of full credits. We'll probably end up giving out $4,000 or $5,000. Bird says, make sure your grants lock is on. Couldn't agree with that more. And let me refresh this page to see where we're at. Patricia is here holding down the fort. She'll be looking for your pins when you put it in and starring some of your questions or comments I'll try to get to. So 600 of you have checked in. All 50 states already have checked in. Incredible. Just like that, you're representing the full US, 12 different business industries. Best of luck, everyone. Huge shout out to Patricia. A lot of you are giving you shout outs here. And let's spin today, but coming up in 25 minutes, as we do most every week. This link is in the description. Business plan, group call, and demo. Business plan, group call, and demo. It's at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Coming up 25 minutes. If you want to join Dave and Ray and the team, and you see we have website group calls and grants group call. And a lot of you entered the $10,000 grant that was due on Friday. We'll talk about that, and when we will notify finalists and winners, I will talk about the new $10,000 grant and some other grant tips. If you didn't tune in last week, a week ago, we had our 100th instant live. That was 1 week ago, and we've had a lot of changes since then, but in particular, you can see that some new data here on the dashboard. $24,000 given out in the past 30 days, 34 winners, and you see our all-time winner count, which surprises me, just above my head here. Uh, $500,000, 377 winners. You know who you are. But even if you don't win, the fact that you're here and you're applying bodes extremely well for your business, for your chutzpah, your entrepreneurship chops. So you all deserve to be recognized. This is the best entrepreneurial community in the US, not even close. And if you're here for the first time, which let me see how many of you are. 17% of you here for the first time. That's huge. That's more than usual. You've discovered the mic here. You've discovered a hidden secret, best kept secret when it comes to grants and funding across the U.S. 17% here for the first time. 22% between 2 and 10. A full 38% have been to 41 or more of these lives now that we're at live number 102. So we're going to start spinning because we've got 5 or 6 to get through, and some of you may go join the group call in a minute. But we've had 708 of you checked in, and as you all know, as I just mentioned, you can always go check the winners, go support them. You can click their links now. Really incredible stories. I was just sharing with my team earlier today, just in the past week, the amount of business diversity and location diversity, I mean, in every sense of our winners is incredible. And with that, as we go to the first spin, want to say hello to Vicky. Vicky, how are you? Oh, I can't hear your, the mic's not working. I think so. Oh, it's my mic here. But it's the StreamYard. I'm getting a little bit of feedback here. Yeah. Maybe we can I'll bring you back on. There was some buzzing there, but I do want to talk about Lighthouse Ladies. Vicky won a grant 1 week ago, exactly 1 week ago on our 100th live. So we'll bring Vicky back on, but let's spin. Let's do our first spin here. All right. Well, the first spin, Roman Clark Wines is on the clock. Lanham, Maryland. Roman Clark Wines, food beverage bar in Maryland, established 2018. By the way, you notice, shout out to the team, we've got the countdown timer in the top right now. So we'll wait for Roman Clark Wines. You're on the clock for $1,000. $1,000. Vicky, how's that? Oh, still seeing. Okay. Just give a thumbs up when or in the chat. Oh yeah, awesome. You can type in the chat, Vicky, when you're ready. 15 seconds left for Roman Clark Wines. All right. Yeah, shout out to all the first timers. 5 seconds left. Okay, and I'll get to some questions. Everyone copy the pin. Now that the pin is on the dashboard and the check-in is on the dashboard as well, as you all saw, you can see that right here. We've freed it from the app. Okay, Roman Clark Wines going once. Going once, going twice. Not here. And no grants lock either. All right. Tia Clark, sorry you missed out. We're gonna start the spin live. And while we do that, Vicky, I'm still hearing the beep. Can you hear me? Oh, still not working for some reason. It's StreamYard has some issues maybe. Cakes by the pounds in Jacksonville, Florida. You're on the clock. Food, beverage, bakery for $1,000. Cakes by the pound. All right. And everyone's saying, where's the music today? Here we go. "15 seconds left. Cakes by the pound." Looking for a pin that starts with a 4. Anyone have any guesses? Rooting for a fellow bakery. Cakes by the pounds. Team Figures, OMG 46863. Coming through. Congratulations. We've got a confirmation, our first winner for today. Cakes by the pounds. We'll send you an invite too. Let me see. We've got your Instagram up here. cakesbythepounds.com. Let's check it out. The best pound cakes in the business. Home of the original pound cake. Butterloaf pound cake. What do we think? 20% of grant winners on Skip are in the food business. At least it seems that. Oh, Vicky, we still see the, oh yeah, we still hear the, I'll look for you in the chat. Cake by the pounds. Congratulations. All right. Winner number 1. Denise, congratulations. Spin 2. This is for credit. $1,000 skip credit, spin number 2. Bagman Industries in Temple City, California. You're on the clock. A 7-year-old business in Temple City, California. Bagman Industries. Oh, they're getting some tips here, Vicky. If your cell phone is close to the computer screen, I don't know if any of this, we've got real-time feedback here. I never encountered this before, so I don't have anything. But shout out, look at that. All 50 states covered, 700 checked in. I'll refresh this page in a minute. Bagman Industries. Coming through. All right. 3 seconds left, but Bagman is here. First, let's take a look at your site. BagmanIndustries.skipsites.com. Look at this, coming through with the Skip website, and it gives me a chance to show you all right now how many of you don't have a website, or you have a website that you think could use improvements. I just want to give a huge shout out to the Skip team, who works incredibly hard. You'll notice some styling changes live right now. Bagman, you might not even notice this, to make your site stand out and look even better, more professional, more functionality. There's a ton more coming. So if you haven't tried, I encourage everyone to start a free website trial. We want to democratize entrepreneurship, and that starts with, well, one of the things it starts with is a website. The other is tuning in for live grants. Bagman Industries, congratulations. $1,000 on Skip. Big win. Big win. All right. Grit, our second winner. All right. Now we're going to spin. Well, I meant to refresh the page. We're back to cash. Daydreams and Night Things in Bidwell, Ohio. Established 2018, another 7-year-old business. Shout out to Bidwell, Ohio, Daydreams and Night Things. You're on the clock. And Vicky, how about now?
Hello.
How are you?
Are we working?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh my goodness, how wonderful. Yeah, I just went on my phone and I moved closer to the router, so I think we have it figured out. But thanks for having me, Ryder, and congrats to all the winners.
Thanks for joining. Yeah, already off to a big Tuesday here. You won exactly 1 week ago. What was that like?
Oh my goodness, it was honestly such a dream come true. It was for the 100th drawing for these amazing instant grants, and we won for Lighthouse Ladies, which is a production company based in New York City, and we actually have a show coming up, so it was just like everything was aligning for this time, and it felt really exciting, so thanks again.
That's amazing. Yeah, we've got Lighthouse Ladies, lighthouse-ladies.com for everyone, but they can always find you on the winners page. Yeah, you have a great team. You plan a lot of events for folks. So the timing worked out. But how long have you been a part of the Skip community?
Oh, from the Skip community, at least 1.5 years, maybe close to 2 years now. And we've been entering instant grants and are now also Skip Plus members, which we all highly recommend. And so we've been applying to a bunch of grants through Skip and are really grateful to be part of the community.
Well, this is always fun to see the real-time commentary here, but other production companies, which there are a lot in the Skip community, giving you shout outs. We are one, too. Love My Productions is one of them.
Great to meet everyone. Please feel free to connect and reach out. We love connecting with other companies and collaborating.
Yeah, absolutely. I said it at the top, but you can always find all the winners, including connecting with the Lighthouse Ladies here. Yes, another production company here. Look at that, so many. The production, as soon as the production companies come out and step up here. Vicky, what do you want to share with the Skip community? Could be, advice or, what do you want to tell the Skip community?
Oh, I would tell the Skip community that, you already showed up, and that in and of itself is a win, especially because I know how crazy applying to grants and how exhausting everything can be, but Skip makes it easy. I feel like I'm being sponsored, but this is honestly just from the heart. I think that everyone here, I've been in your shoes. It's such a rush to be in this room, to be with so many amazing people in the chat. So just continue applying, keep trying. It worked out. It always works out. And yeah, I would just say collaboration over competition, always.
Absolutely. And yeah, well said. And especially when you notice how many different types of industries are here in this community right now, all 1,100 folks. Just say it every week, but just how much gratitude we have for what everyone's doing. You're really powering, you're powering the economy. So,
Indeed.
But also you're giving back. Maybe more importantly than that, you're helping others and you're giving back. That's the thing.
Indeed.
Congrats, Vicky, and yeah, hopefully everyone goes and connects with you, learns about Lighthouse Ladies. So we'll check in soon too. One thing we'll do with winners is check in periodically to see what's changed and what the community should know.
And thank you all for the kind words and for having me on. I can't believe it was a week ago today.
Happy 1 week winning, and can't wait to talk to you soon, Vicky.
Awesome. Have a great one, everyone. Bye, and good luck.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got lots more spins to get through here. And speaking of, Daydreams and Night Things was here. So, congratulations, Beth. Congratulations, Beth. Great picture of a pooch, maybe your pooch there. $1,000 cash. That was the $1,000 cash. Winner number 2. Congratulations. Okay. We've got a few more rounds to get through. A lot of great questions here. Beth, we're going to send you a link. HR Certified says, I'm experiencing the growth. Thank you, Skip. It's hard out here, and you make it easier to keep going. I think, is that reference to marketing on Skip? If so, That's awesome. Living the dream. I benefited so much from the Skip group call with Dave and Ray. Absolutely. Again, if you missed the memo at the top, we do free group calls 4 or 5 times a week. And there's always one directly after this. And, the link is in the description, but you can learn about business plan, group call, business plan, demo. Is there a listing of all the production companies? Maybe soon. Okay, this next round, $500 skip credit. $500 skip credit. Are we going to attend the Small Business Expo at the Jacob Javits Convention Center here on May 7th? Oh, well, thanks for putting that on my radar. Is that Wednesday? Not too late to register. Jeff Coat Hull and Dump Service in Columbia, South Carolina. Established 2018. You're on the clock. Thanks to all the new YouTube members, iKarate Club, Amazing America. You can get J.R. Wilson. You can get reviews. You can add in testimonials now manually on your business. Just want to say again, if you don't have a website, or if you do on Skip, if you're one of the maybe 20% of the folks right now watching who are using a Skip website, please go check out the changes. Just a huge shout out to the team. Our driver is continually finding ways to help your business, whether it's giving out as many grants as possible or tools like this, even the business valuation, etc. So go check out these website pages. Jeff Coat, Hull and Dump Service in Columbia. Time is up. And no grants lock either. Sorry, Kenneth. Next spin. For those of you tuning in at the top, you see we've done 5 spins so far. We have 3 winners. $2,000 cash winners, $1,000 credit winner. Euphoria 7 Luxury Spa in Missouri. You're on the clock. "40 seconds left." Remember, here we go. All the new style changes again. Trial top. Isla. Let's go take a look at your site, see the changes. Testimonials. JR, I believe you just asked about this. You can add in testimonials from customers on your Skip website. A lot more customizations that you can do. Euphoria 7 Luxury Spa. I do want to hear from all of you right now. Now that we've freed the pin, that there is a pin on the website, and you can check it on the website, does that clear things up? You know, again, since maybe 10% of the chat is asking about pins, we decided to make that change. Going once, going twice. Euphoria 7 Luxury Spa, not here. Okay, let me read some of these. Yes, it is very helpful. So yes, it does. It's very convenient. Carla says it's like it's accessible from the website. Sanaj and Company, LLC, Inland Empire, California, in the health and wellness space. Here we go. Yes, the grants vault. Okay, some of you on the app who have trouble with the grants vault, it's a known issue. So if you want to complete your grants vault, which everyone should, you can do it on the web app, either on your phone at helloskip.com or on your computer. You have to pay for the app to check in. You do not. Anyone can enter these apps. Do you mean we can enter without the app? Yes, Angie, believe it or not, now you can officially enter without the app, but you still have the app. Sanaj and Company LLC, going once, going twice. Not here. Sorry about that. Shanice missed out. We're on to the next spin. First time here, does the 1K instant grants apply to tax exempt nonprofits too? Yes, we support nonprofits. You know, a lot of grant providers explicitly say only for profits, but I think just last week we gave out a few grants to nonprofits. A ministry one, and then Jim and his fishing nonprofit one. Kasa Carlini in New York. You're on the clock. 30 seconds left. This is still for $500 credits. Then we'll go back to the cash. How many likes right now? Anya says 661. If we get to 1,000 likes, you know the next round will be for a full $1,000 grant. Can we create a date and skip community? Yeah, chat comes up a lot. You all want local entrepreneurship communities. Some of you are part of some. I mean, I can tell you right now in every city across the US, since we're about 1 million entrepreneurs, there's a quorum in your community. Someone challenged me on that. You know, even tell me the small town you're in, and I'll tell you how many skip users we have there. I'll give an estimate in real time. Pittsburgh, I see you here. We got several hundred at least entrepreneurs in Pittsburgh. Kasa Carlini. She's here, but no pin. Yep, we need the pin. Again, now the pin is on the website just as much as the app. While we wait here, let me go back to the poll. 18% of you here for the first time. That's wild. So welcome. This is our 102nd time doing it. If it's your first time, sorry you couldn't be part of the first 100, but we will be into the thousands of these before long. Kasa Carlini, 78943. Congratulations. Hey, let's see what you're up to. KasaCarlini.com. A lot of books here. Discover your next book. Oh, this is awesome. How many of these? I just read Farewell to Arms last year. Death in Venice, Great Gatsby, a long time ago. Got some good here. Are these new books, used books, shipping? Would love to learn more. Congratulations. $500. Let's get. Okay. Books, absolutely. Congratulations. Let's go to the cash round here. Bonus time. Team Figure says, I'm so excited to win. Thank you so much, Skip. Such a great business community. I'm Denise from Cake by the Pounds, the best pound cakes in the business. Congratulations, Denise. You are our second spin today. Just, you can scan at the top here. All of today's news. Let's move this way. cash spin, $500. And by the way, just a PSA, anyone you ever need help with your Skip account, services, whatever, you can email us. We have the best support team, success team. We think of ourselves as your partners in your business growth and funding. Email us, support@helloskip.com. Liz Holmes, Realtor, Dallas, Texas. You're on the clock. Anyone home shopping in Dallas, maybe Liz is your person. Neek has speaking of PSA, Neek has a good one here. If you're new, just so you know, every time we do these, every Tuesday, Friday, and speaking of the Friday one is already up. Pro tip, you can always go to the grants calendar here, and you can see Fridays is posted. Let's see that in a second. Instant Grants 103 is already live for Friday, but you can all see all the grants due soon. And we just announced our Skip $10,000 Memorial Day grant due before Memorial Day. That's our big May grant. We closed our 10K grant on Friday. We're starting to review. So if you applied for that, let me know. We will pick finalists by May 15th, and we will notify winners. So the winner, and there'll be finalists as well, by the end of the month. It's the 31st. Or Monday, which is, or Sunday is the first day. We're looking forward to reading all. Liz Holmes, not to be confused with Elizabeth Holmes. Did you go by Elizabeth before or and shorten it? Going once, going twice. Grants lock is on. So Liz Holmes is walking away with $125 for realty business. Another grants lock winner. But we still have $500 to get. Barbara says, I applied for the 10K grant. It would be great to get a packaging machine so I can eliminate worrying about at least part of the tariffs. The Porch and Market, Huntersville, North Carolina. We're on the clock for $500. Yes, so as you all know, that 10K grant is now live. The Skip 10K Memorial Day grant. Pro tip, it's got the same questions as the one that just closed. So if you applied to the one that was due on Friday, go click this one. And you're going to be noticing, you've probably already seen a lot of the new styles here. Our new design system. We probably end of the week or early next week, we will see a brand new look for the funding details. We're really excited about that. The Porch and Market in Huntersville, North Carolina. Going once. Going twice. Not here. But Grants Lock is on. Look at that, back-to-back Grants Lock winners. 125, just like that. I think the Grants Lock ends up being like $1 a live, something like that. Let's keep going. Let's try to get someone present here to win this bonus run. You can see we've already done 10 spins. Let's see, the Notary Giant Professional Service Corporation in New York. Another great notary business. Sure of it. John says Grant Lots is worth it even if you can't make it. Notary Giant. On the clock. People are loving the logo. All right. How many of you have requested a valuation on Skip or tried a lot of the other things? We always have new surprises coming to help you at every stage of your business. I want to shout out to the Skip team, especially how incredibly hard they work on a mission to help you. And a shout out to all of you for tuning in. You know who you are. The folks who've been tuning in for every single live over a year, really incredible. Time is up. Do we see the pin? Is this the pin we're looking for? All right, 53577, the Notary Giant. Traveling Notary Services, your go-to source for notarization. Congratulations. Our final winner of that, must be over 900 folks checked in now. I didn't refresh. Over 50 states. Every single state was here today. 13 different types of businesses. Congratulations to all 6 or 7 winners, I believe. 6 or 7 winners today. Congrats to all of you. 11 spins, 6 or 7 winners. We're here to support your business. Hey, if you're looking for financing or anything else, just go check out all your new options on the Skip dashboard. Go enter Fridays now. It is now live, and consider entering the May 10K one. I will see you all in May because we're closing out the month tomorrow. Until then, hope you all have a great rest of your afternoon. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.